All right, we back. This is so funny to me. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady. Y'all did my nails. Jazz hands. Hey, I hope you feeling all right. I hope you doing all right. I hope you staying beautiful and wonderfully you. I don't know if my lashes on right, but you know they'll be off for tomorrow. I go to work again. I'm a regular girl again. Regular broke girl in the world. Are black women lonely? Are we alone? You know, calling black women old is not a flex. And a piece of that, we did a video called Are You Alone or Are You Lonely? There's a difference there. But this video particularly relates to black men calling black women old and thinking like that's a flex or that's a read or you're making somebody feel bad. One thing, black women age the best out of any race of woman, and whoever want to deny that, that's fine. Black women have access to older men and younger men, especially if you're in your 30s. And that's why it's kind of weird with this dating for me, because it's like young guys hit on me, and I want the stamina of a young guy, but not the intelligence. I want the wisdom of an older guy, but not the fussing. You know what I'm saying? But you know me, I'm a dater outer. I don't believe in black love or the black community. None of that craziness or foolishness. But if you do, it's cool, girl. Welcome to the world. But it's just like people want to act like just because Kevin Samuel said people are old, it don't matter how old you are, it's how you look. And then it's like, dude, you're calling me old because really you're old and you're mad that you're old and can't get nobody young. See, one thing about black women, we might be old, but we can get somebody young, okay? So, a lot of these black men are getting older, and they're seeing that their sex don't work anymore, and they're angry that they can't trick and fool women with their sex, and they're angry that they have lived a whole life of tricking women and don't know how they're going to survive because they have lived off of tricking and conning women. And it's so crazy because it's like when we were younger, I believe we were more vulnerable because we didn't have the internet, and because like if an older man offered you this, that, or the other, you took it because you really couldn't get it no other way. Whereas I think women from my generation and older, we kind of got educations later. Whereas these newer, like going back to school and back to school and back to school, like I've been back to school and back to school, and then eventually you finally graduate. But these younger girls are coming out of high school and going right through college. So by the time they 22, they got some money. So they don't need a man to provide for them or to give them things or to make stuff happen. They can make it happen on their own. And I think there's a great resentment there that black men have towards black women, because being honest, black women, when we were younger, you dealt with an older guy not because you just really liked him. It's because of the money he gave you or the gifts he brought you, or you can use his car, things like that. And these older men like do not want to accept that they getting old. And then when the new girls, who is the young girls now, be like, well, where my money at? I need some money. They want somebody to like them for them. And you know, as women, we're always cognitive about how people are perceiving us, how we look, what people think about us, because women are, you know, we monitored in everything we do. Everybody got an opinion, especially as a black woman. You can't be this, you can't do that, you can't. So we're hyper vigilant about how people are perceiving us. So men, and then in the culture where black men is like everything, and they're kings who don't work or have a kingdom or don't provide for their families, they think there's nothing wrong with them. That's why it's like a fat black man who will say, "Oh, you fat," and be like, "But you don't see yourself, sir. You don't see your body. You don't see your gray hair. You're old. You don't see that." But it's just like they can't accept that they getting old, and they want to push the shit on us. And they mad because they can't scam women anymore. I just saw a video of a man who would study fussing about what y'all degrees gonna do. You know, they done tried this. Do your degree keep you warm at night? And what they say, a degree might not keep you warm, but you could buy some $200 pillows with them bitches. So, hey, and some $300 comforters that do a damn good job. Ain't no pigeon feathers in there, baby. There's a real eagle feather in them mugs. But it's just like, it's just so funny. Like, even if I do get a man or want a man, which I do want a man, it's for the help and the dates. And he's not going to live with me. And he's not going to be black. Duh. Like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? And it's like, black men is really having an identity crisis. Somebody came over here today, matter of fact, crying and pussy popping all in my comments like, I'm gonna cry and whine because I'm old and nobody wants me. And then too, the younger black men are mad because they can't get nobody. It's weird. It's like, how you young and can't get nobody? Well, we can go along that list if you would like to. For one, they ain't got no social skills. For two, most of them are members of the LGBTQ. For three, they think that men who are older now, it's so crazy that they told all these young guys that they never did nothing to get a woman. Men always gave money or dates or something to a woman. But it's a lot of women who didn't want nothing or require nothing because they were so in love. And they just got fatherless homes right now. Which is why my home is fatherless. No, but really it's just like the young guys, they can't get no girl they age either. It's weird. But then we do know that it's older women who mess with young guys who are black. We're talking about black. Who use them for their body, to get their rocks off, but I'm not even into young people like that. Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, because I just messing with somebody who can't read and write arithmetic for me is just like a turn off. Whether we're reading or writing arithmetic together, it's just a turn off. But it's just like, I think men keep calling black women old because they can't accept that they old. But then too, I heard somebody say, what was it, Sexy Red and that girl on the TikTok got into it and she was like, you're old. But it's like a lot of young people nowadays, not being funny, they look so old that they make old people look young. A lot of them, that drug use and that hard living, black is stand to take you down and through there. And these new kids, we really messed up their life. Well, I didn't. My kids growing. But these kids look ran down and through there. So they make us look younger by default because they look so old and elderly. And by the time they keep walking out the house with flip-flops, bonnets, and pajama pants on, we look better by default anyway. They just don't look put together. They just look like they don't bathe sometimes. But anyway, we love all our black women, of course. This is a black woman show, but calling black women old is not a flex. It's really not. At this point, I don't know who's buying that. I don't know who care about that. Because as old as I am or as young as I am, meet me outside, you'll never think I'm my age, or if you do, I don't know. But I don't care. But it's just, I wanted to jump on this track a little bit because black men is so mad they getting old. And like they don't even want to accept that they're old and they wasted their life. That's not nobody's fault y'all wasted y'all life living on women. And then the woman finally get tired up. So you tired of you, and then you got to take her off the earth and all that craziness. Or mad because you trying to cheat on her and ain't got nobody to cheat with. Mad because she the only one who love you. Be trying to cheat on a woman who love you. She the only one like you, man, because nobody wants you. You used to have it. You don't have it anymore. I'm sorry. Times change. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Eat some vegetables. Nah, I just really feel like calling black women old is not a flex. It ain't nothing but wisdom and time, and hopefully you can live this long. I don't know why calling people old. I don't remember calling people old. I didn't even trip off older women when I was young, though. That's what kind of gets me, too, with the obsession that younger women have with older women. When I was young, I never cared about what an older woman was doing. She never took time on my day or space. I can't ever remember be like, oh, she an old bitch or she an old hoe. I never. Older women never crossed my mind because I was young. Even the whatever. I had friends now. I had women friends who were older than me, but I didn't feel like, oh, you old, you ain't got this, or you ain't. I never compared myself to older women. I compared myself to women my age. Yes, that's what I did. But even I remember when I went out with that girl last year, the one black friend we went out who clowned at the white place, and I felt embarrassed and we left. We went somewhere and she was like, oh, I like it here. And we like dressed up to the nines, looking cute and stuff. But this was older people, which I think some of them was older than me. Some of them might have been my age, but you know I look younger than I am. So it's like, girl, I don't want to be around these. I'm too cute to be around these old people. She was like, no, it's fun. So you want to be the cutest here? And she's younger than me. She's like 26. It's like, I don't ever want to be the place where I'm the cutest. I want to go where I got some competition. And I feel like I don't want to be the cutest nowhere. Like, I want to be cute, but amongst people who I can compete or be cute with. So I can know if I'm pulling or if I'm not. But if it's everybody here older than us, so you know that default you're the cutest, it's kind of like, what kind of pride do you have in that girl? But she liked it. But see, if she got around some girls her age or cute as her, she would have felt insecure. You know what I mean? But we end up going somewhere else. But anyhow, I'm probably gonna take these off. But anyhow, I hope y'all like this video. Stay innovative and creative. Ain't nothing wrong with getting old. Like I said, I feel like the older I get, the better looking I get. I really do. I really do. Or maybe I'm just coming into myself more, or growing into myself more, or just knowing myself more. It's a beauty in that. And we just see people talking about women getting old. Like, no matter how old she is, for some reason she still don't want you. So that ain't got nothing. Why is y'all obsessed with old women then? What is the obsession with old women if they're old? Is my thing. Because they know they can't get the young women, so they mad at the old women because the old women don't want them either. Like, what is this? What is it? What is it? I don't get it. Innovative, creative, beautiful, fine, sexy, cute, pretty, witty, whatever you want to be. I'll see it. Bye.